Looking to trade your old bulk for some of the latest Pokemon booster boxes? Well, check ccgcastle.com. The process is very simple. Send in 1400 cards and get a brand new sealed booster box back. We ship boxes worldwide for free once we get your cards. Make sure to check video description or check ccgcastle.com for more information. How's it going, YouTube? Once again, welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In today's video, we'll be looking at a deck list from the Norway National Championship. So this is the deck that actually managed to get first place. The winner was the player with the name Frederick Mikkel. So first of all, I want to congratulate to him for the first place. The second thing, I'm gonna just deck review this build. It's a very interesting deck. It's a Volcanion featuring Turtonator-GX. If you're not familiar with Turtonator-GX, 190 HP Pokemon with the Nitro Tank GX, attach 5 energies, 5 hard energies from your discard pile to your Pokemons in any way you like. So with the Nitro Tank turn 1, you can just easily attach up to 5 fire energies to your Volcanion-EXs in play. Then turn 2, you can simply strike with the Volcanic hit. And if you can get lucky with maybe just one steam up and something like a choice band, you can go for like 190 against EX or GX. So very powerful. On the other side, Volcanion Baby can help in those Garbodor matchups with the Power Heater, of course, as well as the Turtonator. I mean, if opponent tried to attack, if you use Shell Trap, he's gonna take 8 damage counters back if he can't remove the effect from the Turtonator. So in order to remove effect from the Turtonator, you're gonna need something like Escape Rope, Lysander, or maybe Pokemon Ranger. So there's plenty of different cards and options that can actually remove the Shell Trap. Some other cards, 2 Tapu Leles and 1 copy of the Shaymin-EX. From the item cards, of course, 2 copies of the Energy Retrieval, as well as 1 Escape Rope and 1 Field Blower. Very important to have against Garbodors for that ability, but also Escape Rope is pretty good. Once you use your Volcanic hit next turn, you can't use it, so you can simply Escape Rope to your Pokemon with the Flowstone attached, then simply switch that back to the Volcanion with 3 energies and again use Volcanic hit. 4 Max Elixirs for extra energy acceleration, Trainer's Mail for good consistency with those item searching, and the supporter cards, of course. If you can find any of these cards on the top 4 cards, you can simply reveal one of them and put in your hand. 4 Ultra Balls and 4 V Seekers for the Pokemon search and for the support play. Of course, with 1 copy of Brooklet Hill makes a lot of sense, because with the Brooklet Hill you can simply search your deck for the Volcanion and put it down to your bench. 3 copies of Scorched Earth. Well, Scorched Earth is a pretty damn good also card in this build, because it can help you to win Stadium War. With 4 copies of Stadiums, you can definitely win Stadium War, but the best thing is that you can simply discard energy and drop 2 cards. Discarding energy is very important here, because with the Power Heater you can simply recycle them back. 1 copy of Fisherman for the energy recycle for the late game. You can simply play Fisherman for 4 energies and put them into your hand. Can be definitely strong with 3 steam ups, for example. That's like 90 extra damage. Double Lysander play, of course. 7 Draw supporters, 3 copies of N, and 4 copies of Sycamore with 1 Olympia. Interesting that there is no sign of the Pokemon Ranger, so he definitely relied on those Olympia plays with the Float Stones, of course. 2 copies of Choice Bands for extra 30 against EX and GXs, and 2 copies of Flowstone for the retreat, and of course 12 basic energies. Very simple deck list and very efficient deck list, I should definitely tell that. I'm not sure against what type of the decks he actually played, but Volcanion is still pretty damn good deck, and it's still real deal, to be honest, in the standard format, and I kind of like it, especially with that Turtonator-GX Shell Trap. If you're looking for any of these cards, make sure to visit ccgcastle.com, and you can find a link in my video description with TCG Center 5 code. You can also get 5% discount on your purchase. If you're also looking to trade maybe your bulk for the Guardian Rising, Evolution, Sun and Moon booster box, maybe even for that Bandit Rising booster box, all you need to know can be found in the video description, so make sure to check that. It's definitely worth. Okay, so let's do one game test so you can actually see how this deck works in action. Once again, congratulations to the winner, so see you in the game. Alright, so starting second. No basic Pokemon for me. I wish I could start with Baby Volcanion. Baby Volcanion start is probably the best start you can get with Volcanion-EX deck. I mean, no question about that. I'm starting with Volcanion, but I also have 2 Tapu Leles available in my hand. Okay, so Trainer's Mail probably first, Energy Attachment, and then Tapu Lele for something like N. This is gonna be my turn 1. And that's just all I can do. Alright, so the CGI is on the other side. Will there also be maybe a Ninetales? Come on, you gotta be kidding me. I feel like I'm drunk, but I'm not. Not a Ninetales, but Vileplume. I started to play Ninetales deck. I also started to build a Ninetales for my personal collection. And so far I like the Ninetales GX deck. Also that deck make a ton of success in United States last week. It was definitely good. I also watched it on the live stream. Oh, there we go with the Dartrix and an Ultra Ball. Okay, so there is one, the CGI GX for my opponent, and one Feather Arrow. Alright. My turn. A Trainer's Mail. Trainer's Mail for one Brooklet Hill. I kinda like that, just because I can search my deck for one Volcanion-EX and put it down to my bench. Then I can use my Steam Up. Right now I can strike for like 50. That's just for now. Tapu Lele-GX for something like a N. So if I can strike for 50, I need like 2 more Volcanions. Oh, there is one more, but more than that I can't find. At least I can add one more Steam Up and play my Max Elixir. And that's it. This is power hitter for like 160. I was short for like another Volcanion-EX and a choice band. So that's literally all I needed. Okay, so looks like he might find himself a Vileplume. So there we go, there is Oddish and a Trainer's Mail. At least I have Lysander available in my hand, which means I can immediately next turn exile my opponent Vileplume. But probably I'm just gonna stick with my Scorched Earth and keep going on with my power hitter. Or I can just simply, you know, use my Steam Up, add extra 30 damage, strike for like 100, and pull 2 prize cards. Oh, there we go with the N. Right now my opponent actually decided to end me, so I'm gonna grab fresh hand of 6 new cards, and there is another Volcanion-EX. There's also Fisherman and Energy Retrieval, but no sign of the energies in my discard pile. Couple more Acrobikes, couple more Trainer's Mails. Plenty of those cards actually has been played already, 6 in total. 3 Acrobikes and 3 Trainer's Mails. So he definitely managed to go through his deck, but so far he can't find himself a Vileplume, but looks like he can grab the CGI right now ×2 with the Revitalizer, and he can put another the CGI in play. I wouldn't be surprised maybe to see something like Hall of Hunt GX this turn, and also 4 damage counters played down to my Volcanion with 2 energies. No, he decided to go to the one with 1 energy. That's definitely interesting decision. really can't say it's not. There's also a double cores energy, and yeah, Holocron GX. Probably for Lysander, probably for maybe a grass energy, and maybe even for something like Ultra Ball, especially if he plays Shaymin-EX. Then those three cards could definitely be good for my opponent. I'm thinking about just playing Lysander. Yeah, as expected. Lysander, Grass Energy, and Orbital Laser. Ooh, what a nice top deck. Finally something good. Ultra Ball, but Ultra Ball for nothing. Just to tune up a little bit cards from my deck. Lysander to his the CGI, then Shaymin-EX set up for 5. I need just 3 energies and a choice band, so that's gonna be the knockout in a big style. Let's take the risk. Ooh, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't definitely do that. Yeah. Anyways. Power Heater. 160 again with just a single energy card. That's just mind-blowing. Energy to my second Volcanion, and my turn is over. So to the CGI is already with 160 damage counters. There is another Force of John plan for my opponent, meaning he can rapidly evolve, but he only have one more stadium probably left. On the other side I have like 2 more Scorched Earths, so I might win in a stadium war. This is the Ultra Ball, so it might be for something like a Rowlet or maybe Shaymin-EX, we shall see. So far none of the players actually took a prize card, but I'm definitely a little bit better position. Just because he had weakness, where on the other side I can just attack for a single energy with the Power Heater, plus I also have almost 2 Volcanion-EX ready to go. Lysander play down to my 3rd Volcanion can definitely be very, very dangerous, but still I have Olympia. Even if that Lysander play happened, I can always escape with my Olympia. And this is gonna be another Orbital Laser for the 3rd, the CGI. So 6 damage counters per turn right now can be spread around the board. But there's still no place to panic. And he actually surprised me once again with that hand. I mean, fresh hand of 6 new cards. There's just plenty of energies in my hand. And also if he decide to play Vileplume, that's gonna be... Oh, there we go. There's an Ultra Ball, so it might be for Vileplume. Ultra Ball and Oddish discarded. I mean, Vileplume without Floatstone is like losing a game. I mean, if you have Vileplume on your bench without Floatstone, and if you don't have Olympia, you should think twice about playing that Vileplume. Oh, no Vileplume? Oh, that's bad. So there's a level ball. And also nothing. Interesting. Maybe he just want to set up a Shaymin? No, Flowstone actually to his the CGI. Okay, right now that feeder arrow to my Volcanion is enough. 2 feeder arrows probably will go to my Volcanion with some damage counters on it, of course, as expected. So that's the first nugget for my opponent. He will take advantage here, but I'm definitely in not bad position. I'm still in huge advantage. Right now I'm just gonna grab 2 prize cards. Plus I can still play my hand and maybe... Oh, there's Olympia. Let's see if we can find energy with the max elixir. Unfortunately I can't. I definitely think how it's not bad to use couple steam ups. You know, just because I can even find maybe a Max Elixir Floatstone, so I can even attack with my Volcanion on the bench, but looks like that's not gonna happen. But let's just go with the Max Elixir, nothing. Of course, we Seeker, it's gonna go for a Fisherman. And this is gonna be Volcanic hit for 260. 380 actually. So, Energy and M. I mean, playing against weakness, not gonna give you anything good. That's just it. I mean, it is how it is. My opponent have only 6 cards available in his deck. Looks like both Vileplumes are actually prized. At least he have those the CGIs from turn to turn for the feeder arrow, but the problem is that he simply can't prevent my Volcanion-EX, that unstoppable force, from striking for the one-hit knockout from turn to turn. And that's the biggest issues for my opponent. On the other side, next turn I can actually perform a one-hit knockout against his the CGI with my Volcanion, just with a single power hitter. Because I have plenty of energies available, plus I also have Fisherman and a Choice Band. And he didn't even find a supporter card with Tapu Lele. So I think this is the GG. Okay, so he will keep putting those damage counters to my Volcanion on the bench. So far he had 140. And he decided to retreat down to his Tapu Lele. Alright, there's a Floatstone, so at least something good for me. Let me see something. How many energies do I have? 3 of them. Well, let's then just do something like this. I need only 2 steam ups, and I can do that easily. So 2 steam ups, that's like 190. And of course I'm gonna play my Fisherman, because probably he have N ready in his hand. And let's just add 1 more steam up just in case for that baby Volcanion play. So I can go with my Volcanic hit for 220. And I can also take 2 more prize cards. There's an Ultra Ball and another Floatstone. More than that, at least he can put some pressure to my Volcanion-EX in the active spot. I mean, 2 feeder arrows can actually knock at my Volcanion-EX, and that's definitely strong. And this is definitely gonna happen. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna just promote my Volcanion-EX with 3 energies in the front, and that's it. I don't need to do anything else. Even if he can find something like Lysander, and if he can maybe play Vileplume with the Lysander play down to my Volcanion-EX, he only have 2 remaining cards left. I have like 19. If he tries to deck me out, that's not gonna work. So there's a Tapu Lele-GX. It might be right now for N. It might be just to retreat down to him. So he decided to retreat and Lysander my Volcanion-EX on the bench as expected. And I think I have like 1 more Tapu Lele actually remaining, so I can just Ultra Ball for that Tapu Lele. And oh no, I don't even need to do that. I'm just gonna play my steam ups because I have Floatstone available in my hand. But even if I didn't have a Floatstone available, I could just pretty much just Ultra Ball for Tapu Lele and just grab that Olympia and be able to retreat back to my another Volcanion-EX with 3 energies. That was pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. That was the gameplay and deck review from the Norway Championship. Once again, thanks for watching. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button and like if you already didn't. I'm very tired, so I just try to publish another video for the channel, so I can be consistent every day. Please don't be mad if I actually made some mistakes or miscalculations. I do my best, so I hope I'm gonna see you in a bigger number in the next video. So have a nice day wherever you are. Till then, good night.